right ingredients. Serve piping hot. A perfect combination. Like you and Pick n Pay.
Mr. Peter Goffe-Wood, good morning and welcome to eXpresso. Lucky, man, can't complain.
Excellent, dude, excellent.
So, dude, we're making seafood, and as I said to Kia, I think a lot of people are kind of scared to make any seafood at home because how do you do that? You know, you don't want to overcook it. That's the big problem.
I think people are, you're right, I think people are quite daunted cooking fish at home. But it's quite easy, I mean, particularly with the squid. I mean, you want to cook it as fast as possible.
Yeah, okay.
One of the things with squid
possible.
is, well, you cook squid one of two ways. Either for a long, drawn-out process, will you stew it with lots of tomatoes and olives and oregano, and you cook it for hours so it softens up, or you flash fry it. So that's why it also lends itself well to Asian food. You know, quickly in a wok, that kind of thing.
That's it.
Or as we're going to do, we're just going to make the pesto first, and then we're just going to saute off the squid in a nice hot pan, add a little bit of tomatoes and bits and pieces to it. So quite an easy dish to make, and certainly a quick one.
All right, awesome. So where are we going to start? What are we going to need?
Well, we've got our ingredients for our pumpkin seed pesto in front of us, but we just need to toast off our spices. So we've got some little black onion seed and some coriander seed.
Black onion seed?
Yeah.
I've actually never heard of that.
In fact, what we decided to do was change it from black onion seed to black mustard seed, which is what it actually is.
Oh, black mustard seed.
Black mustard seed. So what we're doing
I still haven't heard of that.
It's and the reason we're just heating it up in a pan. The reason being is we just want to release the flavors. Often dried herbs and spices have been sometimes standing around for a while, and just toasting them in a pan or under a grill just helps to release those natural oils. It really gets them nice and fragrant.
I was always wondering why you toast nuts and that kind of thing. So there we go.
There we go.
All right.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to cheat a little bit this morning because of time. And we're going to do this in a blender. What you can do if you've got time at home, do it in our pestle and mortar and really grind it up slowly. But it has a tendency to take a little bit longer than we need to this morning. So we're going to add the rest of our pesto ingredients into our blender. So we've got lots of chopped garlic here.
Oh, nice.
We've got a bit of chili, which we always like a bit of chili. And then we've just got some standard pumpkin seed.
Yeah.
Pumpkin seeds. These are great. I mean, you can get these.
Oh, I love pumpkin seeds, yeah.
And what it does, it gives an incredibly nutty flavour to this.
Yeah.
And you'll see the flavours really do come out quite nicely. So we're going to add those all in there.
Let's say.
And now we're just going to get our lid, put that back on, and we're just going to grind this up a bit before we
Okay, so this is going to make probably a noise, eh? Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
We're just going to break that down a little bit. Now we're going to add our pumpkin seed oil.
Okay, so you don't do it fine just yet.
We're going to put some oil in there. So we're going to use this, which is beautiful stuff, pumpkin seed oil, but it can be quite expensive.
Oh, nice.
So we're not going to use too much of it. What we're going to do is we'll do half and half. We'll do half pumpkin seed and we'll do half extra virgin.
Okay. And that's going to form like kind of the base for the pesto.
This is going to give it nice and a little bit more fluidity to it and make it a little bit more pasty so it's not too dry.
But what's nice is these are all healthy oils, which is good.
Yeah.
It's oils you need in your diets.
Very, very
right.
good. A little bit of seasoning there, and let's get some pepper into here.
Lovely. Good.
All important seasoning, and we get a nice hefty squeeze of lemon juice in there just for some acid.
Okay, cool. So when you're making this kind of thing, if you have leftovers and whatnot, I mean, how long would this last?
This pesto like this will last in the fridge in a sealed container up to about 10 days.
Really?
Yeah.
That long?
Well, if you think about
nice.
it, if you think about this particular pesto, there isn't really anything in there that's going to go off.
True.
You know, you've got lots of dried ingredients. You've got the olive oil, and so it'll last ages. It's the kind of thing that you can make a nice big batch of.
Yeah.
And then keep it in the fridge and in a little spoon whenever you need it.
Awesome, okay.
So let's get another.
Nice. That's a pesto right there. So if you are looking for the recipe and you didn't follow the ingredients, SMS the word squid to 33728 and we will SMS that recipe to you. That's SQUID, singular. All right.
A little pinch more salt now. Let's get a couple more seconds on there.
Okay, so make it nice and fine. Oh. Did you just do a taste test? Oh, that's the secret.
Always taste as you go. Okay.
Oh, that smell.
So now we're ready.
Amazing.
We're ready for our squid.
Here's the interesting part.
Here's the good part, and this is the easy part. In fact,
okay.
The funny thing about this is the pesto takes more time to cook than the actual squid does.
And do you just buy the squid like this from Pick n Pay?
You can buy the squid as it is, just like this. I'm just going to cut into small little pieces so it cooks quicker. But we just cut these little tubes in half, and beautifully we've kept all the legs. People are a little bit squeamish about these, but these are the best part.
Yeah.
You get a nice texture to them and also give a great colour to the dish.
Lovely.
Right, so we've got a nice hot pan on the go.
Yeah.
So we've taken the liberty of putting this is what I'm saying, it's important to do this, that the pan is nice and scorching hot so that the squid cooks really, really quickly. A little touch of olive oil in there. Perfect. And it's almost, how you tell us, you can almost see a sort of faint hint of smoke on there.
I can definitely see that. All right.
Which is, that's how hot we want it.
You can hear it as well.
That's it.
Nice.
In goes our squid.
But look already how they're curling up and going, cook.
Well, that's the beauty of it. That's how fast it cooks.
Yeah.
So we season that. A bit of salt and pepper.
I love that smell of squid cooking. It's fantastic.
It really is. It's I think it's one of the beauties of cooking seafood is that instantly you start to get that beautiful waft and you start to salivate. Makes you real hungry.
That's it, exactly. Makes you real hungry.
Nice and quick. That's virtually done. So what we're going to add to this, we've just got a little bit of chopped tomato, just by way of colour. And
I've seen you've taken out the watery bits inside.
We've taken out the seeds, it's more of a garnish than anything else.
Okay.
And then we're going to spoon.
Oh, in there?
A little bit in here, yes.
Oh, wow. That is, without a doubt, going to taste amazing. Absolutely amazing.
A little bit in there.
Oh, look at the colours of that dish now.
So what we've got here is...
Was that it?
That's it.
That was like a minute.
Yep. Quite easy. As I say, particularly if you've got the pesto in advance. A nice pile of that. And we'll just add a touch of salad to that, just a little bit of greenery and also a little bit of freshness. This is nice. This is quite a rich dish. And so we've got a nice bit of peppery rocket, which we'll just serve with that. And then we can just finish off with a little spoon of the pesto. And what's always great for a bit of colour is to finish this off with just a dripple of the
pumpkin seed oil.
It's got a lovely vivid colour. A very strong taste, but lovely vivid colour.
Oh, but look at that.
And there we go, a nice bit of squid, pumpkin seed pesto.
I bet you people's going to, start fighting over that dish soon.
I'm sure. I know exactly what's going to happen once the camera goes. Is the crew will dive in, forks
how
ready.
It goes. You know how it goes. So on which mat will this dish go, though?
This will firmly go on the blue mat. Once again, not only is it easy to make, it's sustainable, and it's also affordable.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So that also depends, if you get it on special or not, I guess. That's kidding. Great. Mr. Peter Goffe, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Now you can, I've asked this question on Facebook, right? So I said, we're cooking squid this morning with Peter Goffe-Wood. What is your ultimate seafood dish, right? So we've got a couple of comments there. First up from Monique, and she says, my favorite seafood dish is calamari and sushi. All right, so I want calamari and sushi. Now that's quite, his favorite dishes. I mean, I wonder what they do at home. And then there's one, Kaylin Gourier. How did you say that's the name over there?
I would say that's Gourier, yeah.
My favorite has to be prawn and chicken paella. Ultimate taste bud combo.
Lovely. That's a nice combination. That's
very nice. No, I love because there's a lot of people, but I think now after doing this, people's going to be more comfortable doing seafood at home because there you go. That's so quick and easy. I can't believe it.
I think it's daunting. I think that's what often stops people from cooking more fish at home. Is exactly that. They're not too. How long is too long, and do we dry it out? But that's it, quick and easy. That was no time at all.
Thanks so much, man. Really appreciate it. Remember, Squid 233728. If you want the recipe, we'll send it on to you. You can make that tonight. It's quick, it's easy. You don't need a lot of time. Go do it. All the ingredients available, of course, at Pick n Pay. We'll see you right after the break.
Stay with eXpresso and SABC3.